Well, thanks guys. Do you want to own a supercar but an SUV fits your lifestyle a little bit better? Well, BMW might have the answer. They have one vehicle that's both. The BMW X5 is one of the best-selling SUVs for the company. If you don't like boxy, they have the same vehicle in a coupe style called the X6. And if you want to feel like a race car driver, BMW have added the motorsports treatment to both vehicles to give you an SUV that performs like a supercar with the X5M and the X6M.
The performance of the X6M and the X5M is absolutely outstanding. You can do 0 to 60 miles an hour in 3.9 seconds. If you get the competition version, that turns into 3.8 seconds, and that's done by tuning the vehicle slightly differently. Now, the performance is amazing. Red buttons are programmable here. You can change all the mapping of how the acceleration works, and you stomp your foot down in this vehicle and that's 100 miles an hour in just seconds.
We have to talk a little bit about what powers their vehicle. BMW have a strong race history. They've taken all of their knowledge and experience and put them into these vehicles. Under the hood, a 4.4-litre V8 engine with M twin-powered turbo technology, outputting up to 625 horsepower. Just think about that for a second. The Ford Mustang GT 350 muscle car has a massive 526 horsepower. This SUV, an SUV, gets 99 more horsepower than that famous Mustang GT 350 muscle car. Now you can see why I'm so impressed. On top of all that power, you can make this monster SUV just how you like it.
Everything in this vehicle is programmable, from the shift points on the transmission to the steering. You can even program the brakes and the heads-up display, so you get the exact feeling of how you want them when you're driving fast.
You are either a fan of the coupe style or not. I'm a fan, and I spent my day driving the X6M around the deserts of Arizona. Both the X5M and the X6M are relatively the same up front in styling. Now, it wouldn't be a BMW without a kidney-shaped grille. It has that kidney-shaped grille, a lower apron here that makes this significantly look like an M vehicle, and a lot of functional air vents. You have such a performance vehicle, it generates huge amounts of heat, and that heat needs to be dispersed, even to the fact of around the side here. They've got to have these vents on the side of the wheels. You want to brake, you want to make sure those brakes don't get red hot, and they get enough air to cool down. Inside, an exclusive luxury interior. A raised seating position creates majestic M feeling, a generous feeling of space, a high degree of visibility, and an M-specific cockpit design. You'll find M functional seats and BMW fine-grained full Murano leather trim, also as standard. Exclusive leather upholstery for the competition models if you decide you want something a little more exclusive.
Now, on the inside of this car, it's very much like luxury meets sports car. There is a lot of race car elements here, but with really fine materials and lots of complex displays as well. Have a large touchscreen up front, also have a thin TFT with all the driver's gauges, plus a heads-up display, carbon fiber throughout, and some very beautiful stitching, which gives this vehicle a very complex look, but not a complicated feel.
I'm adding the BMW X6M competition to my dream car list. Take it for a test drive. You won't be disappointed, but no, the starting price is just a little under $106,000. Speeding around the deserts of Arizona, I'm Nik Miles.